Good morning, everyone. This is Anne-Marie. Today is Wednesday, October the 10th, and we are looking at the SPY right here to see what we might be able to have on the horizon for us. We did dip a bit pre-market, coming down into what looks like about 143.79-ish or so, 143.80. And now we are popping just a bit, still under the close from yesterday, however, but nothing super tragic in terms of breaking lows. I still see us as in a space that we can lift. I'm seeing a bit of a support action. But we also have a little bit of a megaphone effect. We have these higher highs and we have these lows that are also higher lows but accelerating at a different rate. And so what that does is cause a widening like a megaphone. Now megaphones resolve quite savagely, and I'm of the mind that we still have upside momentum. I know a lot of folks thinking that we're going to roll, but I'm not ready to throw in the towel here. This right here is going to be something I'm going to be extremely focused on, how well we recapture 43.85-ish. Of course, we did dip below there to 43.80. Well, looks like it's about maybe the base of this candlestick. 143.79 is what's recorded as the low of this candlestick. So we are popping into this support and holding it. My thought is that this is the region that we bounce from to recapture what it is that we're looking at. Now, I'm going to take a look at this. This is an alternate ABCD pattern. Here it is attached to the chart. Sometimes I'm a bit clumsy about moving the cursor around, so I wanted to save you that. That's why that's interrupted there. But in any case, here is the ABCD pattern, and look at where it's coming into. 144.06. Interestingly enough, that's very much in line with the fib level that we have here, and we did come into here. These grayed areas are regions that the chart says that the formation can terminate. So it could terminate all the way down here at the 100% mark and still hold based on this alternate ABCD pattern. Looks pretty good to me. Another reason showing up why it is that we may bounce from this area. In the end, I can see all the reasons that I want to. If it doesn't bounce, it's not going to bounce. So there you have it. My thought is if we can get over 144.20 today, we ought to be able to inch our way back up to the north. Notice this. If we take a look at the oscillator here, we can see that we do have momentum that is drifting in the opposite direction, meaning we've got a downside movement, but the power at which we're moving downside is diminishing. These big things mean lots of power, and these little ones mean a little bit of power. Like this, a lot of power, a little bit of power, right? We know these pullbacks are minor when we see that sort of thing. And so with this again, that's what we're looking for. So if we lose 144.06 again, which we seem to be pulling up from a pre-market, but if we do that during market hours, we will obviously retest the pre-market low, the Globex low right there for this chart. And then we'll start testing these other levels. This pattern will be the one that we'll sit in until it's broken. We begin to reverse it. Once we begin to reverse it, this leg right here will be the new one we'll need to measure in terms of lift or formations. Now there are a lot of others that we can measure, but for simplicity's sake, if you're trying to learn about Fibonacci retracements, that's what they need to do. All right? Hopefully you have a good day today. Pay attention. Please don't trade if you don't have to, and don't trade if it doesn't feel right. And if you say none of it ever feels right, probably means that you have a little bit of knowledge deficiency, as many of us do that trade in the market. Truthfully, when I started trading, I could barely spell the word stock. So I didn't even know how stock came to market when I was trading with my money. I could tell you a story about how that ended, but yeah, I had a very, 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 very tough time when I first started trading because I came into the market with lots of money and no knowledge. And that's very, very detrimental to your trading account. With that being said, if that is the case, if you have an account, if you have a nice account and you feel like you have cushion, I'd recommend not doing that. Paper trade, folks. We're in professional league. All the players practice off the playing field, not during the game. So way too many of us decide we're going to practice during the game. You want to be professional? That's not what professionals do. We don't practice during the game. We practice prior to the game. All right, so that when we get in there, we're prepared. So I know to some of you that's going to mean something. To others, it'll just roll right off your back. But in the end, your account balance is going to tell you exactly what it is that you've been doing. And the reason so many of us fail and we can't manage through the years, trading for years and years, is because we're not managing risk and we aren't trading a proven system. That's something that you need to certainly focus on in your trading career. All right, that's my diatribe for today. Just want each of you that look at these things to actually be successful. That would be great. The world needs more good retail traders. All right, have a good day. Good luck.